Good morning, everyone. In the previous class, we have learned about Russian Socialist Revolution. These are the topics come from 14th lesson. The world between wars, part 2. The first topic we have learned about the Russian Revolution, the Russian Socialist Revolution. So today I am going to explain you about the rise of Stalin. The first communist leader is Lenin, Vladimir Lenin. So during his period, he was implemented land reforms, and he successfully he was launched the communist government in Russia. So during his period, the USSR was formed. So the Russia, along with Russia, there are 15 other countries joined together and formed USSR, United, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic was formed in 1924. Then after the death of Lenin was died in 1924. So after the death of Lenin, another prominent leader in Russia, communist leader, was the Joseph Stalin. So second prominent leader, the communist leader, the president in Russia was the Joseph Stalin. So after the death of Lenin, Stalin came into power in Russia. He became the second president in Russia, Russian Communist Party. So over the next decades, he was established unquestioned power in Russia. Over the next decades, he was established unquestioned power. Means he established strong strength in Russia, and he was eliminated all opponents in Russia. He was eliminated all the opponents in Russia. So like that, he became the strong leader, communist leader in Russia. So during his period, he was implemented many programs and policies in Russia. The first one is a 5-year plan. He was implemented 5-year plan. Stalin implemented 5-year plan. So in 1928 to 1941, he was implemented 5-year plan. So agriculture and industries were developed by the 5-year plans in Russia. Then after, he was implemented the policy of collective farms, collective agriculture, collective farms. So he want to reform the new agriculture collective system. So through that, he can use the modern methods in agriculture. Modern methods can able to implement in the cultivation easily. So that's why he was introduced the policy in agriculture, that is the collective farms. The Stalin want to stop the small farming production. Stalin want to stop the small farm production. In the place, he want to do the cultivation in the large flats. He want to implement the cultivation in large plots. So like that, so he was ordered the small farmers and large farmers to hand it over their agriculture lands and joined into the collective farms. And then these small farmers and large farmers work together, and the farm produce was divided in between the farmers. So that is the plan of Stalin. But some section of the large farmers were opposed the decision of Stalin. Then the Stalin was taken punished very severely. Stalin punished very severely those who were not followed the policies of the government. So the landlords or large farmers who are not handed over their lands opposite the decision of government, those are imprisoned and gave the death punishment, and they sent to other countries also. Deportation means the people who were accused people were sent to other countries, not allowed in Russia. So like that punishments were given. So during these disturbances, agriculture was not done properly during the 1929 to 1930. The famine conditions were rises in Russia. Famine conditions were rises in Russia. So large number of people were died during the 1929 and the 1930. But gradually situations were come under the control. The agriculture and industries were also gradually developed in Russia. So all industries were owned by the Stalin. All industries were owned by the government, communist government, and there is no free markets. The all production was controlled by the government. So these they sold the industrial goods directly to the consumers. There is no free market in Russia. All production was controlled by the government. So Stalin want to develop the industries, and he was established the industries in some places in Russia. For example, at Magnitogorsk is one of the city in Russia. Magnitogorsk is one of the city in Russia. So there the Stalin was established the steel plant. It was achieved within 3 years. So it was formed within the 3 years. It was established a steel plant in Magnitogorsk. So, but the workers' conditions were difficult in that place due to there is no good facilities for workers. Due to that, there are 550 stoppages were taken place within the 1 year. There are 550 stoppages taken place within the 1 year in Magnitogorsk at the place of a steel plant. So during the winter season, the workers were faced a lot of problems. So they climbed down from 4th floor. The workers were climbed down from 4th floor and run across the streets in order to go to the toilets. So like that conditions are there at the time. So the 550 stoppages was there within the 1 year in the steel plants in the Magnitogorsk. So under these circumstances, the Stalin want to improve the facilities in Russia. They want to provide the facilities for the farmers as well as the industrial workers and other sections of the people. So he developed the education as well as the medical facilities to the people. So Stalin was implemented the free universal education to the people. So the free primary schools and established universities in Russia and provide good medical facilities. So the medical health centers were established in Russia, and also creches means the the child care centers were established in Russia. Child care centers, free child care centers also established in Russia, and also provide the house facilities to different section of people, and he was constructed the model living quarters for industrial workers. Model living quarters were constructed for industrial workers. So like that, he was implemented many programs and policies for the different sections of the people, but there is no much budget in Russia. So he was implemented, but those were the uneven. Those were uneven. He was implemented, but those were uneven because of less budget. There is no sufficient funds to meet the programs. So even though he was implemented, but gradually, then after gradually, he became successful to provide employment to all people in Russia. So so like that he became successful. So during the Great Depression, was started in 1929 to 1939. So during the Great Depression period, mostly the Western countries, European countries were mostly affected. Western countries, and massive unemployment and economic breakdowns has taken place in the Western countries. So all countries like England, France, America, Germany, these all countries were affected by the Great Depression. But Russia escapes from the Great Depression, escapes. So the Russia was not affected by the Great Depression because of the all economy come under the control of government. The production was controlled by the government, and the balance of demand and supply was maintained by the government. So that's why, and also the Russia had the planned economy at the time. Russia had the planned economy. There is no interlink of international market. There is no interlink integrated. So not integrated with international market. There is no integrated. The Russian market was not integrated with international market. So that is also one of the cause. So all productions were owned by the government. So that's why the Russia was not affected. Employment, there is no unemployment in Russia at the time especially during the 1929 and 1939. So like that, the communist government was achieved success under the Stalin period. This is the great experimentation implemented as the communist government. There is no exploitative landlords and capitalists. Without the exploitative landlords and capitalists, they are established the new government based on equality and fraternity. So there are many countries and many people were attracted towards the communism. For example, after Russia, in China, communist government was formed. Then after Vietnam, communist government was formed. In Cuba also, communist government was formed. Then the North Korea was attracted towards the communism, and South American countries were attracted towards the communism. So like that, the idea was spreaded into all over the world. Many leaders were impressed by the communist ideas. In India, so the Nehru, Tagore, and M.N. Roy, the prominent leaders who were attracted towards the communist ideas, but they opposed the suppression of opposition parties. In the communism, there is single domination, party domination we have found in communism. They are not encouraged other opposite parties. They are not encouraged the opponents. So the Indian leaders, especially M.N. Roy, Tagore, and Nehru, was impressed by the impressed towards the communist ideas, but at the same time they are opposed the suppressive methods against the opposition parties. So this is about the rise of Stalin. So Stalin was came into power in 1924. Then after Stalin was implemented a 5-year plan in 1928 to 1941. After Stalin was implemented collective farm, and also he was established many industries, and he provided the employment for all sections of the people, and he became successful to run the communist government in Russia. So thank you children. Today we have completed this topic. We will go to the another topic next class. So please subscribe my channel and click like button. Thank you.